Hi friends. Hi Facebook. I want to talk about sex again because I believe we still don't talk enough about sex. So someone's got to do it. Yeah. So something I've been thinking about often and talking about often is that we don't learn about sex. And yet there is this expectation when we get intimate with someone that we all know exactly how it works. That we all know exactly how to touch someone. That we all know exactly which order to do things to bring them maximal pleasure. And also that the other knows that about us. and whoever taught us, like, when we get sex education at school, the only things they teach us is how to not get pregnant and how to not get sick. They don't even tell us that sex can be fun. So how on earth, with this expectation that we all know what to do and that we expect our partners what to do, how can we get good at it? And there is so much to gain there. There is so much pleasure that we can get from our bodies. There is so much to explore. There is so much we can learn about ourselves through sexuality. And it's not the only way, but it's a very interesting way. And so many people never get there. And I desire for people to get there. I had some experiences lately over the last months. I had some intimate experiences with new people. And I notice that I want to get to know someone's body before I have sex with them. So I want to see them with clothes, without clothes. I want to observe them. I want to touch them gently. And it's not even very sexual. It's very relaxing, mainly. And people aren't used to it. People are so not used to it. My partners, in their first instance, they got a bit uncomfortable. Like, your face is very close to my genitals and you're looking at them. What's happening? And to me, it's just fascinating. Like, I want to see. I want to introduce myself. I want to get to know them before fucking, before having sex, before anything else. And when I explained that to them and they relaxed into it, it was the best experience ever for them. Like, wow, I feel seen now. I feel safe with you now. I feel like I can open up and actually tell you what I like. And I asked my partners in bed what it is what they like. I am an intimacy coach. I kind of know sex, I think, or at least it's what I like to tell myself nowadays. But still, everybody is different. Everybody is different. Our nerves are not wired at the exact same places. We have different preferences. Some of us like this earthly, grounding touch. Some of us like this watery, flowing thing. Some people like me like fire with nails and teeth. We're all different. And our moods are different every day. And yet we expect ourselves and others to know exactly what we want and what they want. That they know that we know what they want. It's just not happening. We're not psychics in that way. So I love to ask my partners to what is it that you like? Can you show me? Touch yourself in the way that brings you most pleasure. Can you do that for me? And it's fucking sexy, actually, when someone does that. And it teaches me so much about them. Because it's not a very humble thing to think that I know everything, that I know what they want, because I don't. I can't look into their heads. I can't even, it's hard enough to follow my own preferences and my own moods throughout the day and throughout my life and throughout my cycle, the preferences of my body change. So how can I expect others to do that, to know more than I know? So one of the things that I am a big advocate for is to start talking. And there is this myth that talking about what we like takes the flow away. It's not true. It's not true. It can be very sexy when I whisper someone in their ear like, hey, how do you want me to touch you right now? It's fucking sexy. Or when I ask someone like, I'd love it if you touch me. Can you touch me like this? Can you very softly kiss my cheek and then slowly move towards my nipple? it's fucking sexy. And yes, it's scary at first, but it gets better. And then there's this other stigma, like when we want to learn a new craft, we go to someone who knows, right? If we want to learn how to paint, we take painting lessons. If we want to learn music, we go to a guitar teacher. If we want to be a Tantra teacher, we take a Tantra course. But in sex, we don't go somewhere and learn sex. There is so much judgment on it. And I think we should learn to appreciate sex workers in this way. Like, who better to learn from than someone who knows, or someone who had a lot of partners, is very comfortable with themselves and knows how to ask and how to give. We have so much judgments about people who had a lot of partners. Why not appreciate them? Why not appreciate them and learn from them? This is one of the things why I love being an intimacy coach, like a hands-on intimacy coach, is that my body is very comfortable with touch. I'm very comfortable with my boundaries. I'm very comfortable with expressing what I want, and I'm very comfortable with giving. So I love people exploring on my body. So I'm good with, I love to have it as my profession to teach people about this. I love it. And there's more people who do that. Use us to learn. Use us to learn and appreciate people who are this vulnerable and willing to teach. Let's stop judging and let's start appreciating, because there's so much to learn. Every time when someone gets an imprint with me and they walk out of the door happy as fuck, that they learn something, that they let go of stuff, I'm so happy. And I'm super passionate about doing that. And I'm super passionate about creating spaces, because there aren't many spaces to practice, except for in our bedrooms with nobody there, nobody to make sure the space is safe, nobody to tell us hey, this is great what you're doing, but you know what? If you touch them there right now, something really fun is going to happen. So I love creating spaces, and I love these play spaces where people can practice and where we can practice together and create this safe space and have fun together. Thank you so much for all the hearts that are coming up. Oh, I'm so happy that you appreciate it. This is so fucking needed. This is needed. I'm happy that you're with me here. Yes, hello, Faye. I'm not sure if I say your name right, but hello. Thank you for being here. Thank you all for joining me here, because, we need to make this change in society where we learn to appreciate sexuality, give it its right place. And it doesn't mean fucking on every street corner and putting it in people's faces, but to put it in the place of an opportunity to grow, an opportunity to play, an opportunity to connect, and something sacred still, but something sacred that we can share together and that we can use to change the world with. Because I still think that we can change the world with intimacy and all of that. So I'll put some links down here of some events that are coming up where you can play if you want to, with safe spaces to play. And please share the message. And this is what I wanted to say today. Have a great day. I hope your day is as sunny as this day here is. And take good care. Please enjoy your bodies. Take good care of your bodies. Take care of your boundaries. And express one thing. One little exercise for you today is to express one of your desires. It doesn't need to be sexual, but express a desire to someone. What would you like to receive? Have a great day. Mwah.